Remember that a line goes on forever in both directions. Well, array is just a part of a line. The place where array begins is called the endpoint. The sun has rays that begin at the sun. The sun would be the endpoint, and they go on infinitely in one direction. Here's a definition for array. A part of a line that begins at a particular point called the endpoint and extends infinitely in one direction. We're looking here at a ray that begins at point B, the endpoint, and passes through point A. So if we were naming this ray, we would call it ray B A because it begins at B and it passes through A. Rays are always named with two letters and the symbol is always going to the right. If we added another point, if we added point C to this ray, another name for this ray could be ray B C because the ray begins at B and passes through C. So ray BA and BC are the only two names for this ray. If you were to call this, let's say, ray AC, for example, well, there does exist a ray AC, but that's the ray that begins at A and goes this way through C. So that's clearly not the ray we're talking about here. So let's recap. A ray is a part of a line that begins at a particular point called the endpoint and extends infinitely in one direction. It's always named with two capital letters with an arrow on top, and a symbol like this would go over the two letters.